Family, Mr. Flip Flop here on a Taco Tuesday morning. Taco Tuesday. He at the shack, getting ready for the 4 p.m. deadline for the NFL. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hit that like button when you walk through the door. Oof. Got a nice show planned for tomorrow night. No Love in DR Part 2. Got some good responses of that video. They're dope. First off, I want to shout all the guys out. Too many to name. Money Life Business was good with you. Too many to name. But I want to shout everybody that reached out to me over the past week. Everybody that was in town this weekend, had me outside, clearing my head. I want to say thank you. And thank you all the people that reached out to me. Now, I want to say something, I guess a sidebar. That little situation that happened on Sunday with those two dudes, that really wasn't that big a deal. I know some of y'all probably, oh my God, but it really was not that big a deal. Shit happens, is what it is. When there's a confrontation, you know when it's gonna get. Thank you very much. You know when it's gonna get physical, when it's not gonna get physical. That wasn't getting physical. So like I said, I know some of you guys saw it like, oh man, watch out. I'm good. Trust me. There was never a second where I was concerned. Okay. Steve-O, where you at, man? Everybody looking for you, Steve-O. Hope you pulling up to the bar today. So thank you for reaching out, but that really wasn't that big a deal. Like I told you guys, you ain't got to worry about me. You got to worry about everybody else. I'll be chilling. And matter of fact, I see Erica in the building. Erica had my back, so don't worry about it. King Sam in the building. My brother was good. Mama Flip in the building. King Sam, the love is appreciated. I love you guys back, man. All goody, what up? Yeah, Steve-O, we looking for you, man. We've been looking for you for a couple days now. G Money, what up? Sophia Felix in the building. G Money, yeah. Like I said, I know from the outside looking in, it probably looked a certain type of way. I'm sure it did. I actually went back and watched it. From the outside in, it looked kind of crazy. Like, oh shit, someone pulled up on Flip. But that's also why I made the comment on Sunday service that just passed. Don't let that video to you guys with liquid courage, and some of you guys that really think y'all, would actually pull up. Don't let that video get you fooled. Okay. Like I said, there's a difference. I put my hands on the Dominican, I go to jail and I pay. Big difference. Now, if American comes here acting stupid, we're talking a whole nother story. So I'm good, and it was over 15 seconds after it happened. Unfortunately, I got a bad temper, but it's not worth it on my behalf. So I got bigger and better things going on in my life. And like I said, I left the video up because of the coulda, woulda, shoulda. I love that part, to hear what somebody would have done or what I should have did. And most of these people that give these commentaries never did nothing in their life. You know what I'm saying? They never did nothing. They won't bust a grape, but they coulda, woulda, shoulda. So I actually love listening to that shit. And as I said before, shout to all the YouTubers. I don't watch a lot of guys, but I watch certain people. You will never see me respond to a YouTuber ever again about anything negative because it's not worth it. I gain absolutely nothing from responding to YouTubers. What's up, brother? How you doing, baby? I gain nothing. I don't make money from responding to YouTubers. I actually don't make money on YouTube at all, so wasting my time responding to YouTubers, not gonna make no money. As far as negativity goes, I mean. Now, if it's something positive or someone has a commentary on something I said and I want to respond, cool. But I'm not going back and forth with no YouTubers, man. One thing about me is, and I hope all you guys are winning today, you're winning. One thing about me is I win and I win and I win. Even when I'm down in the dumps, I'm finding a way to win. The reality is we can have these conversations till we're blue in the face. People are just jealous. Jealousy is a motherfucker. To me, it's weakness when you're jealous of somebody. And my biggest thing is you got nothing to be jealous of me about. I work really hard for everything I got. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, I work too hard. But I work really hard for everything I got. So it's not like none of this was handed to me. No one gave me anything. You know what I'm saying? So there should be no reason to be jealous of somebody that work hard. I ain't jealous of nobody that work hard. I ain't jealous of nobody at all. But I ain't jealous of nobody that work hard because you earned it. Everything I got in my life, I earned. I had to go and get it. No one gave me nothing. Matter of fact, that's a lot. My man Lachiva gave me some hot fries, some Raisinets, and some Junior Mints. Shout to him. And some OEs. So shout to that. Other than that, you don't give me that. I'm about to eat some wings in a minute. Earn money, what's good? G Money, I'm waiting for the flyer now. All right, so right now the memorial event as it stands, I'm doing the boat party on Saturday the 27th. All right, have a couple boats, and I'm working on another party. So the flyer should be run. When I'm done with this live, I'll get on the phone with my people. The flyer should be ready this week. And I apologize. I got caught up behind with all the shit that was going on in my life. More music, what up? Gary, what's good? I appreciate that. Listen, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's concern. Listen, I ain't telling you don't be concerned. Thank you very much. But I noticed from the outside looking in, it seemed worse than what it was. You know? But also, like I told you guys, I come from a different background. So my version of danger is not your version of danger. That was not danger to me. That was just chatty pat. My version of violence is different than your version of violence. So at the end of the day, if someone had violence for me, they're not going to tap me on the shoulder. They're not going to raise their voice. They're going to be violent. Am I making sense? And that's why I said my version of danger is way different. Where some people call certain places dangerous, it ain't dangerous to me because I'm from a dangerous motherfucking place. So my level of danger is just different. And that's why I also said that's how I know a lot of people. Not talking about just you guys, but a lot of people that had commentary never been through nothing. Because if you've been through something, you knew that was not. That's funny. My man was sitting right here on the corner. Not John. John moved out the way. My man was right in the corner. He was like, I wasn't worried in 1 second. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I thank all you guys reaching out. Trust me when I tell you, I appreciate it. I try to respond to every text message, every message I could, but I appreciate that. But it definitely wasn't what you thought it was. You know, I saw people making videos and stuff. It was not what you thought it was. At no point in time was I in danger. Now I appreciate that, G. And I hope everybody's day is going well. I'm gonna talk personal real quick to you guys, but I hope everybody's day is going well. The one thing about life, we got obstacles. How I told my man, it's called life because you got to live it. We got obstacles. We got bad decisions. I don't call it bad luck, but bad luck if you want to call it. But things just happen, and for some reason they pile on, which is why I try to stay positive. Because if you keep the negative coming, the negatives gonna keep coming. They keep coming. So I try to stay positive, even in the dark times, to try to focus on, just get my head together. The worst part about these last 3 weeks, or almost 4 weeks, I'm pretty much coming out of that shit now. But the worst part about these last 4 weeks, I haven't slept. Like it's the weirdest thing because you're trying to get out your head. Yeah, I'm having some drinks, trying to forget everything, but I can't sleep. I'm at the point where I'm in the crib in like a drunk stupor, like in the bed, but like still drunk, and I still can't sleep. I blacked out in my car, like outside my crib, for like 2 minutes. I thought I slept for like an hour. I was at the clock. Oh my god, 2 minutes, and I'm back up again. So that was kind of the worst part about this whole situation. I really have not slept at all. I probably got, if you want to combine it, an hour of sleep a day, which my body's adjusted to that, but it's to the point now where I'm up like this. When I say an hour, meaning combined, I'm doing 20-minute sleep intervals, which is weird. But I've been through this before, so it is what it is. I know how to handle it. The thing I want everybody to realize is, talking to me? Oh, the thing I want everybody to realize is, as much as some of you guys realize, yes, I have strength. Some people look at me and say, you're very strong the way you carry yourself. Yes, I am, 100%. But I've also been through things. Now I'm gonna read something that made a lot of sense, and I posted it in the community center today, and it made a lot of sense when I read it. And I was really stuck. I posted on Instagram too. I was really stuck by this. So I'm gonna read this. I posted this today, but I took it from someone else. It says a lot of us are actually learning what it is to truly heal. You see, in a culture like ours, most of you guys know, we were never taught the importance of healing. We were only taught to survive, not heal. Bury the trauma alive and survive. That hit home right there, because that's real. Well, I know where I'm from. That's what we taught. Bury the trauma alive and survive. You're taught to survive. You're not taught to heal. You're not taught to actually get over the things that you've been through. You're taught to just keep it moving. No one wants to hear it. You know, no one wants to hear what you got to complain about. So just keep it moving. And because of that, a lot of us have those traumas. Now I want to applaud like the dude Da Vinci from BMF. You guys now I always say it. If you're going through something, seek some help. Seek someone to talk to. You know what I mean? He made a comment one day that really stuck with me too. He was like, the people that don't think they need help have the biggest problems. I'm not afraid to say, hey, I talk to a therapist and shit. Listen, you can make fun of it, you can joke and laugh, but you know what? I got someone to talk to that can help me clear my head. Besides my friends, a professional assistant understands, well, he's going through this, he's going through that, you know, and how to deal with those things. Not just your man patting you on the back. It's going to be okay. That's cool. That's cool. Appreciate all my friends. But sometimes you got to talk to a professional who can tell you, you know, this is what's going on. This is how you got to get through that. And it's, you know, if you ain't got the money, there's mad ways you could do it. Reach out to certain people. They got all types of apps and shit now. You can talk to doctors. So I would say if you're going through something, talking to your peoples is cool. Having that power with your peoples is cool. But every now and then, seek a professional. Everybody ain't got the money for it. Some of your insurance covers it, I'm sure. We just don't know it because we don't look into it. You know? I think the first time I saw a therapist, it was court ordered. Not funny at all. I was 18. I was 18. I was 18 years old. Got into some shit. Got sent to anger management. 2 anger management classes and a therapist. And I realized I had an anger problem. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them dudes who just was angry all the time. The guy you see right now is not the same guy I used to be. Even my ex, she used to say, "You angry a lot," because sometimes I would just sit there and I wouldn't realize I was giving off that vibe. Maybe I wasn't angry, but I was just giving off that vibe. A couple of people told me at the bar when they saw me, I just had that vibe to me. Wasn't angry, but I guess it's stuck on my face. You know what I'm saying? I wear that as a mask. I guess sometimes I don't know. I can't call it. I don't see myself. But like I was just an angry little kid. You know what I'm saying? And time went on. You know, you build up a lot of anger. You build up a lot of shit in your life. And what you do is you hold it in because nobody wants to hear it. There's only a few people you can lean on their shoulder and cry to them and talk to them. I'll tell you a funny story. I'm going to get to the comments right now. I'm going to tell you a funny story. I think I told the story one time before. My first girlfriend, I was 17 years old. So I had my first girlfriend at 17. I used to just smash chicks. That's all I used to do. So she had me. She one of the few women in my life that like had me. You know, we just clicked. She knew what I was about, how I was. She wasn't giving in to me. She wasn't trying to hear me. She kind of kept me in check. You know, I actually listened to her. Well, one day, I think I'm living with my uncle. I think I'm at my uncle's crib at that time. And me and my uncle had words. Like, you know, I was like, yo, you know, I'm only living with him until I get my next spot. But it was just, you know, I got to respect his rules. Obviously, I got to respect the house. But he was trying to be on some like he's my dad shit. Like, my dad don't do that, so you ain't gonna do that. So we had some words. So I'm ready to flip. Like, I'm trying to keep it in control. This is the house phone days. So I got my own line. I'm on house phone. So she calls me. She goes, yo, what's up? I'm about to flip out. I'm about to tear this motherfucker up. Like, she is eating at me. Swear to God. First time in my life I cried off of emotions. Now, besides when my grandfather died, I was very hurt when that happened. But I mean, off of like being emotional. She's on that phone and she goes, listen, you got to stop this shit. Now, mind you, this girl used to see me fight every day. Matter of fact, she fought next to me sometimes. No bullshit. She said, you got to stop this shit. What the fuck you talking to? She like, you too angry all the time. She's like, stop being mad at the world. Nobody did nothing to you. She's like, whatever happened to you, you got to chill with that shit. Mind you, this girl was with me every day when I was fighting. And she goes, "You fighting all the time. You always arguing with people." She's like, "You need to sit down and cry. Just cry." And I was like, "What you say? What? I don't cry. You crazy?" She goes, "Just let it out. I care about you." I was like, I said, "Oh man, you're right. I just needed to cry." And that was back when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I was just an angry kid, and she saw it. She cared about me, but she saw I was just angry all the time. Like I said, this girl seen me fight almost every day. I was always picking fights with somebody, and then sometimes she was right there with me throwing hands. So it is what it is. But she saw it, and like if you really get to know me, sometimes I'm a cool cat. You know, I'm cool on the other side of the pillow. But you know, I've been through some things, so sometimes you'll catch me in my overthinking mode. You know what I'm saying? You may peep it. "Hey G, you all right?" "Yeah, no, I'm good. It was good." You know what I'm saying? But I'm human. So as much as you guys hit me up, like shout my people's like, "Yo," some of the greatest lines I heard over the past couple weeks. They said, you are the plan. You are the person that we hold us down." I appreciate that. But I'm still human. I'm not afraid to show my human side because I'm still a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm a strong individual. I've dealt with a lot of shit in my life, but I'm still human. And at the end of the day, it's not that it's weakness, which a lot of us feel that way. It's weakness to show that side of you. It's more so to get through those things, stop me from exploding. It stops me from that situation right there, me losing my head. Oh shit, what up? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
I had my came up with my port. I told his mama to do the e-ticket.
Couldn't get through?
And he couldn't do it until he gonna come to the airport. I told him by 11 o'clock.
I did a shit.
E-ticket.
Do your e-ticket 3 days out. I do mine 3 days out.
Yeah. That could be problems sometimes, you know?
Sometimes it don't work.
Yeah.
Good time, Grego, what up? Definitely not worth it. How long you in town for?
5 days. I gotta go St. Thomas.
Oh, straight or you going home for? Gotcha. Really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
But he gonna let me know. If he take it any time to my home, I got to come. I hate waiting for my
I hear you. Ray Lawyer, what's good? Get right free. I'm on the live right now. I'm on the live right now. Yeah, that looking good. Sosa in the building. No, not yet. Oh, goody, not yet. Listen, that's on the side of the freezer. I'm waiting for a perfect time to do it. Thank you very much too. It's on the side of the freezer. I went and got it because they were telling me. I was like, "Yeah, I forgot." He told me. I put it on the side of the freezer. But I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna do it like a special meal with that. Probably do a live with it too. And I appreciate that, bro. Jesse Shorts in the building. There go my brother La Chief. It's a great chopping it up with you, spending time, and I appreciate it. That's my mama do right there. And you know what? Stress. I actually lost probably about 15 pounds over stress and not eating. I had no appetite. That's another thing. You know, but it's being in that position of just trying to get out your own head. It's really all it is. Trying to get out your own head. Which one you want? Garlic palm?
Sometimes I get creative too.
Right.
I do get the garlic. Sometimes good to change it up.
Hell yeah. Z in the building, St. Louis. Well, G Money, I only sleep about 2.5 hours a day anyway, but now it's nothing. But I'm gonna get back to it. I'll get back to it. Made a garlic parmesan para. Yeah. Y dame un buffalo. Un orden de buffalo para mí. Yeah. Garlic. Dame those. Yeah. Yes. Junior Cabrera, what's good with you? Z said, be careful seeking therapy through an employer. It can affect your career. Also be aware that it might affect your ability to practice your Second Amendment. Well, and you know what, Z, that's crazy you said that. I hope it isn't like that. But yeah, I would go outside of, yeah, that's private, honestly. But I'm sure most insurances cover it. Devon, what's good? Everybody said it's a Scorpio thing. We look mad, but yeah, facts. I guess I look mad sometimes. Randall, what up? A1J, what's good? I'm sure I have when I played sports, but that was a long time ago. Maybe it still affects me. I don't know. JD, what up with you? Don't pardon me shortening your name, JD. I don't want to say your name wrong. And yes, emotional release. Malcolm, shout to you. Good morning, Flip. How many bottles can you bring? All right, so when you leave DR, oh man. Hey, Lamar, you took bottles from DR before going home? No, when you go duty free. How many you can take? I don't even know. Is it a case, right?
Yeah, you can take a white.
You can take a case from DR. But when you land in DR, it's only 3 bottles. That's right, because my man took a case home. You can take a case.
Yeah.
When you leave like Panama, you get 30-something bottles. It's crazy. Yeah, they get 30. They give you a suitcase. Take your bottle. So when you leave DR, you get a case. Coming to DR, you only get 3. When you leave America, it's 5 hard, 5 soft, so 10. Soft meaning Alizé or Bailey's, like a mix. Dirty Work is in the building. Z, no COVID test at all. I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad you had a shot with us. Kyle Hardy, what's good? Jimmy P in the building. Hero, yet, what up? And look, stress is a motherfucker. Trust when I tell you, stress is a motherfucker. It definitely is a motherfucker. You know, believe it or not, stress actually affects you a lot.
You can take a case of white Indian, you also can take something else.
That's what I said. I think you get a couple bottles. Everywhere is different. When you leave a country, they give you whatever you want. When you come in the country, they want you to spend money. Okay, Paper Man in the building. NYCP man, are you out there? You out there in New York doing it? I'll be here, JD. I'm here. I'm in the building. Taco Tuesday. Now I think it's a case, guys. You can bring a lot. Dennis Strong, what up with you? It's a case. So Dirty Worker said when you land, you can buy 3 bottles. However, there's a liquor store right by the airport. So, yeah, facts. Liquor store right outside the airport. P. Key said, taking my first trip out the country in May for Memorial Weekend is Sosua is my destination. Definitely, bro. Like I said, I will post the Memorial Weekend festivities this week. I promise. I'm just waiting for the flyer. As soon as I get off this live, I'm going to text my peoples about the flyer. Dennis Strong said 10 days. Okay, still no President Black, but you'll be here. You said you're going in that back room? Yeah, but it's your bottles, though. Is what it is. Yeah, don't forget, airport be closed for 10 days. Don't worry about it. Be back open. Oh, bet. We hit the sports book up. That's cool. Matter of fact, I have not bet. I have not made a bet since Super Bowl. When I won all that money in Super Bowl, I won some minute. Shout out to Kansas City. I told you guys. I told everybody. I said that's Jackson, Phil Jackson and Jordan, Phil Jackson and Kobe, Mahomes and Reed. I felt it, and I won me a shitload of money. You had to see me. I was like this. Matter of fact, I gave it to the girl. I said, y'all can cash that in. That's for y'all. No, Philly did their thing. It's just the point of I just had that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I told him Philly got the better team.
Philly had the better team overall, hands down. But you got Mahomes and Reed. And here's the wild part. So all right. So remember the Sky Moore's touchdown?
Yeah.
All right. So number 24's touchdown. Remember that play? They went back and broke down the film. I'll tell you, I'm a film guy. I watch all these shows with all the film. Philly got beat on that exact same play 3 times that year, like this year. That same exact play. So what Kansas City did, they don't run that play. They copied it from the other team and were like, so they set up a fake draw and they did a little mini screen. That was the setup play because you saw him go in motion. Then they went back. He came back in motion, but instead of keep going, he cut back out and threw it to him. Touchdown. That play worked 3 times for touchdowns on Philly this year. Kansas City didn't even run that play. They just copied it. They went through every single play that Philly got scored on, and they copied it. They said, okay, if the safety in the corner and the linebacker get fooled by this, we're going to do the same thing. And that's what happened. And that's the genius of Reed. They literally went and watched all the film from all the touchdowns and copied them. Plays that they don't even run. So that's why it was just dope. But I knew that going in with Reed and Mahomes. You got one of the best quarterbacks ever. Could say of all time soon enough. Not now, but soon enough.
He got the best 5 years of anybody.
He got the greatest 5 years of anybody. But you also got Reed there, which is a combination to die for. So my biggest thing was I knew that going in there. And like I said, overall, we all know Philly had the better team, hands down. JD said, know when to stop for most activities in life. There's no prize or preservation. When you know you're stressed under the rise. Yeah, facts. You got. He's right about that. You actually got to know when to stop. When you're too stressed out, you got to sit your ass down.
We judge MVP year to year.
All right, dirty workers. My bad. Yeah, they did do it 2 or twice that game. Yep. Appreciate that. One jam yardie. GM, I've been obsessed for over a year now with the idea of living in the DR. I watch Egg Kid Traveler, Mr. T. Cerise. Shout to them, delightful travelers, and now your content since I came across it. I appreciate it. Living in the DR is dope. I love living in this country. And actually, believe it or not, is peaceful for someone like me who suffers from depression. It's really super peaceful. You know what I mean? It's very peaceful. The people are great. You know what I'm saying? So it's real peaceful. Stay tuned tomorrow. We're gonna have No Love and Sosua Part 2. Do a live from the crib, so you can hear me clear and good Wi-Fi. I got some dope emails from y'all. I was like, oh man, this video took off. Well, they messed the play up because the play before he was supposed to come across all the way. They did mess it up, but it worked. Dirty workers, someone's gonna reach for Anthony Richardson, but I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, I'm part of the Anthony Richardson bandwagon. Mind you, he had a few 400-yard games. Y'all didn't even know that. He had 116. They broke it down yesterday, which I thought was dope because I saw this. 106 teams had less drops than him. They averaged like 2-3 drops a game. Okay. Talent-wise, he's the best player coming out of this draft as a quarterback. Arm is there. Athletic ability is out of this world. He's got it. He needs to be taught to play quarterback and read defense. I don't think he's a project. I just think he needs a quarterback coach to teach him. Teach him. Okay? Talent-wise, he's there. Now, here's the other thing he got going against him. 1-year starter. Only played 13 games. You know how I feel about 1-year starters. They don't do good in the NFL. Talent-wise, he's a beast. Is he going to be able to put it together in the NFL? With everything coming at him this fast, he's going to do it. I'll tell you right now, I'm an Anthony Richardson believer. I just think he needs to go to a squad with a quarterback coach. Andy Reid type, a Frank Reich, Carolina type. All about the quarterback. Pat Peterson for Jaguars, just to be the Eagles coach. A dude who's all about the quarterback. You get Richardson in a system that's all about the quarterback, that's going to focus on the quarterback that's going to win the game for us and teaches them everything they need to know. He's going to be gold. He's not dumb. He's smart. He's a smart kid. It's just he didn't play that many games, and he didn't. Florida wasn't a good team this year. It was mainly him. Maurice Simone in the building. G-Money, yes, they do have that. They actually do. I actually bought some for somebody not too long ago. Went to Mix on Sunday. Chica pull up. Oh, you saw some Sosua girls out there? Well, GM, most of the spots on the North Coast are good and affordable. You just got to find what works for you. It's like Airbnb. So, guys, when you ask me for Airbnb recommendations, I can show you my DR cribs. I don't really give Airbnb recommendations. I give you the people I know, like my guys, and then I'll tell you because I've never stayed in the Airbnb in Sosua. So it's hard for me to give you a recommendation. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they'll be taking bets all day, Dennis, and no matter how much. Well, Fred, see the accuracy issues are because he had a lot of drops. 106 teams had less drops than the Florida Gators did. 106. That's a lot. Florida SEC team have all them drops. They dropped the ball a lot. And my guy broke it down yesterday. He had 64 throwaways. 64 times he threw the ball away. That's a lot. And that goes against your incompletion. You can fix accuracy and footwork. Justice in the building. He said, where would I draft him? Honestly, I'll be honest with you. We're going to have our draft special too. Don't forget, guys. My top 4, okay, as far as the quarterback go. If I'm a quarterback needy team right now, it's Stroud, Young, A1 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. Okay, Stroud and Young. To me, you can't lose with either one. Young is kind of small, but still he's a hell of a quarterback. Now, my next two are going to be Levi and Richardson, 2A, 2B. Levi, as good as he didn't play with a lot of talent. So you can talk accurate issues with him. But he's got a cannon. He's a gamer. He said it. I want to be the greatest quarterback of all time. He's a baller. So those four right there, I put them at the same level. But if I'm a quarterback needy team right now, I only take Richardson. You know what Richardson's for? The Lions. Goff ain't going nowhere. Goff's the starting quarterback. They're averaging 31 points a game. Goff ain't going nowhere. I take Richardson. Let Richardson sit behind Goff. Let him learn. And then when I feel Richardson's ready, start. That's what I would do with Richardson. Not saying he needs to be baby, but he needs to learn in a quarterback room, an NFL quarterback room. I heard he did great in the whiteboard. He did his thing. That's cool. But during the live action, he's got to break down that whiteboard in a split second. So for me, Detroit Lions, I got my starting quarterback. We're averaging 31 points a game. I don't need a quarterback, but Goff ain't gonna be there too much longer. Let me take Richardson. That's what I do with him. If I need a quarterback to start now, it's Stroud or Young. Okay, Stroud or Young. The only ones I'm saying. Even Levi, I love him so much, but he has issues he's got to work out. His footwork ain't the greatest. He's used to being chased around the pocket all day from Kentucky, so he's not used to sitting in the pocket. But those two to start now, Levi I would have as my future starter, but not ready to need to start day one. Richardson, I'm gonna do Mahomes with him. Let him sit his ass down, learn, and come on. That's it. That's my idea. And if you give that to Richardson, bro, I'm telling you, he's gonna be really good. This kid is really good. His arm is fucking crazy.
He runs and all that stuff.
NFL starts September 7th, I believe. Yes. Tell me to hit that like button. Shout to Kyle. Anthony, professional in the building. You know we here at the Chicken Shack. The Atlantean, what up with you? See, that's what I mean. Stuff like that, you got to look around for the footwork. You got to really get out and do some footwork. I personally don't have the time to do that, but if I know somebody, I'll let you know. Hold on. But Stroud had a hell of a game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He had almost perfect game.
That's what I'm saying. If the homeboy didn't miss that kick.
Yeah, that wasn't on Stroud. That wasn't on him at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if he wouldn't miss that kick, Stroud would have been the number one quarterback pick.
Yeah, but he still had a perfect game. He still had a perfect. He had incompleted 6 passes, 340 something yards. He had a great game.
And he didn't have his number one wide receiver.
And he didn't have his number one receiver. Harris got hurt at the beginning of the game. Oh, G-Money, you off this week? Okay. Tony's take on be there Friday. Slide for them. Definitely pull up. I'll be here. Well, GM, anytime's a good time. This is the North Coast. Let me tell you something about Trey Lance. I'm glad you asked that question, Justice. Trey Lance. All right. So now you know what we can do? We can do this. Trey Lance and Richardson. Trey Lance. I watched Richardson play, so that's one thing. Trey Lance will play one game. Trey Lance has a hell of an arm, can run, and he's actually accurate, but he's always getting hurt. I want to see Trey Lance for a full NFL season before you can really talk about him. He hasn't played a full NFL season yet. Does he have all the intangibles? Jesus Christ, this kid was built to play football. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about Richardson. He's just that guy. That's what Trey Lance was to me. It's just that he had no experience. He only played a couple games. So at the end of the day, we got to see him play a one NFL season. That San Fran team is hella good. So it should make it kind of easy for him at that. But we've got to see him play a whole season. He hasn't been healthy. Yeah, they licked his ass pretty good. But Lance is talented. But you know, your best ability is your availability. And the reality is with Trey Lance, he's been hurt. Talent is there though. Talent is definitely there.
You know what I want to see? Green Bay. Homeboy that they've been babying for a long.
Well, Love, you know they got to pick up his 50 option in May. Otherwise, because he's still on his rookie contract.
Right. That's why they talk about getting rid of Rodgers.
Because the reality is they don't want Rodgers and Love to leave at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they ain't got no quarterback.
The older one starts seem like he's falling off now.
Because Green Bay, well, remember, that's why they got Love. They didn't say Rodgers is falling off. They said Rodgers got 2 more years and they're going to fall. And look, he's going to win all his time. They did what they did to fall. Except they didn't realize Rodgers going to win another MVP, going to do all this 13-3 again. They didn't realize that. But now, if they don't tag Love and Rodgers stays 1 more year, you lose both quarterbacks next year. And you know Love is out. Love's like, y'all sat me here. Y'all sat me here too long. I'm out. Even though it's going to be his team, he probably ain't going to want to stay there. So your Love got to get tagged.
Unless he gets a real weapon.
Not just that, but look, me being you being an athlete. I sat here for 5 years. But I sat here for 5 years.
Randy White in the big sector for 7 years.
One thing about this, what about if you pay me now? What if you pay me now and Love ain't that good? Because now next year you gotta pay him. So what happens if you ain't that good? Now you got a big conundrum on your hands. So you gotta let him play this year.
They know how good it is. They watch him practice.
Oh, I think he's talented. But you don't know, we haven't seen him a full NFL season. We haven't seen him.
They be watching.
He's definitely talented. The XFL's dope.
That's the same thing like Rodgers. They just watch him in practice.
Yeah, never Rodgers set. What it is?
They let Rodgers go. They're like, yo, it's time for your ass to go, Brent.
All right, yes, I'm selling Memorial tickets. Let me do the flyer this week, and I will start selling tickets on Sunday. At Sunday service, we'll start selling tickets for the party. I will have the flyer. I'm going to actually hit my guy right now when I got this live. Jay, what's good with you? No, we're not going to talk about your team. You know that's my squad. Yeah, they got basketball all over, bro. A couple of basketball teams out here. Chief Justice said, do you think the NFL will catch up to Purdy? The thing with Purdy is, bro, and this is me, how I viewed him, he didn't care. He played like he didn't care. He wasn't very accurate. He wasn't very accurate. He missed, but you know what? That comes from being a rookie. He missed a lot of throws. It was overthrowing, underthrowing. But he played like, okay, whatever. Get back to the huddle. Let me throw another ball. He had 3 incompletions. He was like, okay, I'm going to throw another one. But that's confidence. I got nothing to lose.
And also, that's how they want most quarterbacks to
forget. Yeah, I messed up. Let's move on to the next play. But that elbow injury, we don't know what's going to be. He might need that baseball Tommy John surgery, and that's going to keep him out a whole year. So we'll see about that. They haven't discussed it yet, but that elbow injury is a serious injury. If you notice, he couldn't throw the ball no more.
That's right. What's he called?
Yeah, and then he had McCaffrey throwing the ball because all Purdy can do is hand the ball off. Speak Spanish now, whatever. Said Buck Nation needs a quarterback. They definitely do. They definitely do. Rob Biggs, what up with you, bro? Yeah, Jesse, we got to see more Trey Lance. Talent-wise, Trey Lance got hella talent. But we got to see more of them. What do you mean NFL will catch up to? What you mean, Justice? He doesn't do anything like super special. He just plays with confidence. In my opinion, the confidence is what made him so good. Yeah, you talking about Purdy, Josh Purdy. I don't know what you mean by catch up to him. Oh, man. You gotta explain the question, Jess. I'm lost. What I'm saying is, you can't really game plan for someone like Purdy because he's playing with confidence. He's playing through his system, which is right, but he's playing through confidence. Oh, got you. Yeah, I got you. Well, now that he's over, what is it? 7 games? 7 games it was. Now that his run is over, you don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback now. And honestly, if I'm an NFL team, I go back to his college games, and you see where he got that confidence from. He played with a lot of confidence. So for me, well, you know what, Josh, you could say he's a one-trick pony, but he did something a lot of people can't do. You know, came in and won. Like, that's hard. 49ers ain't going nowhere with a regular third-string quarterback. Purdy came in, and like I ain't saying Purdy is the next comer of Tom Brady, but Purdy came in there, and like I said, he played with so much confidence. Y'all won. That confidence is the confidence. Listen, I watched this kid. I was watching him. I watched a couple 49er games. I was very intrigued by him. Incompletion. He didn't care. Kept throwing the ball. Incompletion, interception. He don't care. Throw the ball again. And that confidence is what made him so good. Because at the end of the day, he got hit. He got back up. He didn't get rattled, if you know what I mean. He didn't play like a 7th round pick. Like I'm scared.
He's like Tom was a silver rapper.
He played like I don't care. I ain't supposed to be here. Let me win some games. You know what I'm saying? That's how he played.
Tom sat behind Bledsoe for 2 or 3 years.
No. 1 year. 1 year. Said 1 year. 1 year, yeah. 1 year. Tom Purdy played like he didn't care. You know how Purdy played? Purdy said, I'm literally making what Purdy making? 450,000? Purdy's like, I'm making $450,000. I'm the lowest paid player. The refs make more than me. I'm gonna ball. What I got to lose? And that's what I liked about the kid, because he really played. There you go. Yeah, get him his first. Thank you very much. Can I get blue cheese, please? Got a wing presentation right here. Ooh, flip-flop. Chicken Shack. That's my brunch today. Wings. Let that cool down a little bit. Let me see. Anton, what's good with you? Yeah, I watched some XFL game. Pretty decent. King Caddy says, as a Detroit, I wouldn't mind getting Richardson. Yeah, no, that's what I said. You got it's a what's up, Hollis? It's a luxury pick. It's a luxury pick. You guys got a good squad. You got to work on your defense. You're right. Regular Douglas said AFC East is going to be the best division. Oh, if they get Derrick Henry, that's going to be crazy. Muchi T said, Flip, do you see about those 3 brothers and sister caught up in Mexico? Truck was shot. Yeah, I saw that. I'm telling you guys, Mexico is not high on my list. Mexico is up there with Colombia. I get shot by the narcos or drugged by the narcos. Thank you very much. Checking effect in the building. What's good with you, brother? So Chief said, what do I think? Here's the thing with Lamar. Thank you very much. I believe the situation is unfixable. Give him the non-exclusive franchise tag at $32.5 million. Let him go get his own deal. And let him decide. Let him see if someone's going to give him all the money he wants. That's all we can do at the moment. And at this point, it's unfixable because we've worked out. We've tried to make a new deal for 2 years. 2 years. At this point, if a new deal hasn't happened, it's not going to happen. So I think they're going to non-exclusive. Let him negotiate his next contract with another team. They take their 2 picks and run. Yeah, how you doing? Happy birthday to you, baby, too, man. How you doing, big dog? What's going on with you, baby? But at this point, it's already messed up. You want 2 years. 2 years with no contract? Let him go negotiate his own contract. Mind you, remember, Baltimore can match it. So if he gets a contract and Baltimore says we can match that, then they'll do it. But you kind of create a lot of strife in the organization now with this, because the team loves him. The team looking like, well, what's going on? Coach, everybody loves him. So at the end of the day, you creating strife amongst your squad.
A lot of people, I don't think they'll be able to match. They live and go. That's right.
Somebody, the same way that Watson got $230 million guaranteed, somebody is going to jump on Lamar Jackson. And they're going to give up those first 2 round picks. They're not going to care about it. Remember, it ain't the same. It's consecutive drafts. You give them up. Or you can trade remember, the day of the draft, you can trade 2 years ahead. I don't know if you guys, I've told you guys that before. The day the draft starts, so this is 2023, right? So now, at this moment, I got my 2023 pick and my 2024 pick. The day of the draft, I can trade my 2025 pick. So they give you that during draft day, so you can maneuver and make some moves. So at the end of the day, most teams are gonna overbid. They gonna bid for him. Oh, he said Phillip Rivers ain't coming out of retirement, man. Someone did say Tom Brady to the Dolphins. Everybody talking about that now. King Caddy said be the next week. Definitely pull up. My man Ken, FFFTP in the building. Uncle Rob, what's good with you? Wallace, Tampa can't afford Lamar. Tampa can't afford nobody. Y'all about to cut half y'all team. Y'all way over much. And what is it? March 13th? Everybody has to be under the cap? That's why you're going to see a lot of people getting cut next couple of days. March 13th, everybody gotta be under the cap. March 15th, the new league year starts. Free agency gonna go crazy. So yeah, Tampa Bay, y'all way over the cap. Y'all getting rid of all y'all damn players. Rivers, I don't want Rivers, man. Not as a starter. Nah, well, you know what? Today was my green day. He said Jets green. Today was my green day, so I decided to wear green. Ooh. Take a nibble of one of my amazing buffalo wings. Oh man, delicious. You got garlic parmesan? Delicious. Oh yeah, bro, I've been in Morant. Morant was dope. Say it again. No, I hear you. I need to put my stomach down. I'm good. Yeah, I've been in Morant. I've been in the river. Real Fuller, where they sit in the water and all that's pretty dope. Hung out Bonao a few times. Bonao's dope. Mr. B Smooth said, do I think LJ? Hell yeah, he's worth the money. That's a generational talent. Former MVP. Give him some weapons, put him on a squad that's ready to win now. Now, I'm not mad at Carl. He went to New Orleans. They got a lot of weapons. Good spot for him. Good spot for him. I thought he went to the Jets. The Jets got some weapons and are working on more. You go to the Jets right now, they got a running back. They got Wilson, that wide receiver, is a dog. They got some pieces there. They're building up their line. They're probably going to draft a tackle this year because the other tackle got hurt. Are the Jets a full go-win now team? No, but with the right quarterback, they go places. But New Orleans is a win-now team. They just needed a quarterback. So that was perfect for Carl. Carl puts himself in a win-now situation. You got the receivers, you got the running back, you got the defense. If Jets get a quarterback, though, right now, let's say Lamar Jackson, that changes their entire offense. So those first-round picks are not going to hurt you. Put you some pieces here and there in free agency, but Lamar changes your entire squad. And that's why losing those two first-round picks really don't hurt you that much. Go get you a guy in the second round. 215 in the building. So you about to go get some wings, no doubt. Wallace Fuller, Ja Warrant. That's what they call him now, Ja Warrant. Ja Warrant. What's wrong with that dude? Here's the problem. I think I said this on Sunday service. This dude is trying to play his way out of the NBA. Everybody's trying to get in. He's trying to get out. You got to have good people around you, man. You are rich. You got to sit down and say to yourself, like Carmelo said it, I had to get rid of these motherfuckers around me. Only put positive people with me. You are rich, bro. Now, how many people are in the basketball court right now practicing to be where you at? Working hard every day just to even get a sniff of the contract? And you don't see you about to blow it because you want to be a thug. Shannon Sharp said it best. You wait till you got rich and want to be a thug. No disrespect. I love all you guys. But that's like the dudes that wait till they 45 to smoke weed. Wait a minute. You had your whole life to smoke it. Why you wait till now? No, right now there's no. They send them for counseling, and the NBA is investigating it. The police in Colorado, NBA is investigating it. First off, the wildest part about the story, I don't know if you guys noticed, right before he went to the club, Steve Adams, Steve Adams, they had a meeting, a players only meeting. You know what the meeting was about? You guys being responsible, not going out partying when we're on the road. As soon as the meeting was over, he went to the club. Now, I will say this. I've been following Josh at the beginning of his career. I follow him on Instagram. He's a drunk. He drinks a lot. I'm talking about, I don't feel like I'm looking at an NBA basketball player when I watch him in the club, on Instagram Live and all that. I feel like I'm looking at a rapper. To the head, the bottle, having a good time. Then he comes back the next day and drops 40. Is what it is. But he goes out a lot and he drinks a lot. Okay, I've watched. If you watch his Instagram, you will see this motherfucker be out partying. So that's what the meeting was about. About no more. What happened? Oh, can I be asked no more?
All right.
He parties a lot. And that's what the meeting was about. No more party on the road. What did this motherfucker do? Went right out and party. And then, why are you on video with a gun? Why are you on video with a gun? Here is why this generation is different than my generation. We didn't want to be on camera. We didn't want to take pictures. We definitely want to be seen with no guns. We didn't do this. Matter of fact, you know what we did? That's a whole lot. We did finger gun. That's what we did. Finger gun. Boom. Pew, pew. Yeah, we did the finger guns. We like this. We ain't have no real guns in our hand and no pictures. You crazy? The fans is watching. What are you talking about? Finger gun. Pew, pew, pew. I ain't going to jail for no finger guns. 215 in the building. What up, baby? I ain't going to jail for no finger guns. Never in the history of criminals has someone going to jail for a finger gun. But these new kids, guns, AR-15s, I'm going to kill your mama. Then they put them. Here's the wild part. When I see dudes put masks on with the guns and then turn around, take the mask off, put the gun down like it wasn't just you. I didn't just see you right there doing that. They'll be like, yeah, you know how we do it. They'll turn around, put the gun down, take the mask off. That wasn't just you? The same guy who just turned around? Jesus. Job bugging. I hope he gets his shit together. I'm proud when these young boys do it, but it's disappointing when I see shit like that. You gotta have good people around. It better be, because he can loot. Remember, Gilbert Arenas was 100 games. They said to fuck around and do 50 games with him. He can lie and say the gun was fake. Who's gonna tell on him? But it's on video. And see, what you also gotta understand is, you are even if you don't want to be, you are a role model. There's more kids watching you than adults. We found out about it because kids spread it viral. We wouldn't know nothing about that. You guys remember that? Kids watch you more than adults. So we found out about it because the kids were like, oh shit, look, Ja got a gun, spread it everywhere. Kids are watching you, bro. Oh, if Ja could score 40 points and grab a gun and a bottle of Hennessy, I could do it too. It's not a great example except for you. Rob, but we talked about that. Green Bay, man, I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them. They got to make a decision. But Rodgers got to make a decision now. He's holding it up. Yeah, Jets only missing the quarterback. LJ on ATL would be dope. And I'll tell you why. The talent of, Atlanta loves running quarterbacks. Michael Vick. They love that. That's Arthur Blank. Believe it or not, Arthur Blank actually loves black quarterbacks. That's all he cares about. So you get LJ, that's going to be electricity to Atlanta. That's what Arthur Blank loves. He loves when Atlanta's electric and motherfuckers running up and down the field having a good time. So him as an owner, I always respected him because he just wants the electricity in the air so that people in Atlanta are happy. Atlanta likes fast moving shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So shout out to Atlanta. So LJ to Atlanta would be dope. They got a good squad over there. They need a better defense, but if Lamar could put up points with that offense, they okay. Well, Jesse even making a lot of mistakes. This is the one that got caught out there. Darryl Higgins says, please accept my note from the electric company power outage. 3 days, Kentucky. Oh, shit. Exactly. $200 million to pick up a gun. Come on, man. But here's the wild part. What about the shit where they pointed the gun at the team bus? There's people he was with. What about the shit where they beat up the little kid? Like, come on, man. He's been in mad situations. You gotta really understand something. Let me tell you some wild shit. So Melo's interviews are coming out. When he was talking about how he had to change his whole life and who he hung with. For you guys that don't know, Melo was with some real live motherfucking killers. Real live street niggas. I can 100% co-sign that. Melo was with street niggas. Melo had to slow that down because he was making money and his life was changing. And the NBA told him, we know who your people is. We know all these niggas you with. He had real live, I think one of the niggas is doing like 100 years right now. Real live street niggas. And Melo had to stop that or he was going to fuck up the bag.
Yeah, because he said that they followed.
When I say, because they bringing the shit up now because what's going on with y'all. I know the niggas, some of the dudes Melo was with. Like, he had some real live motherfuckers. These are some dudes that, when I tell you, Melo had nothing to worry about ever, big time Brooklyn nigga over Lala. In New York. and they shut that shit down. And this dude from Brooklyn was heavy.
Yeah.
That was Lala's original boyfriend.
Okay.
And they got into it. So that's a whole lot of shit that was going on. But like when the interviews coming out, the shows, Melo had to get his head right.
Yeah, because he said it. NBA had motherfuckers said we know who you are.
Come on, you think motherfuckers don't spend no money to know who you are?
He said, we know who they are, where they live, what they do. We know everything that you did last night.
Let me tell you something.
I was like,
Hollis, you my man. I'm not giving you $5,000 if I ain't got your address, your mother's maiden name, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving you $5,000 without some info. I'm gonna hand over $100 million and don't know nothing about you. Yeah, right.
he said, man, they throw his ass there, told him, you know,
I'm gonna be like, I need where your daughter hang out. I need her friend's name. You know what I'm saying? That's $5,000. I'm gonna give you $100 million. I don't know everything about your ass. Shit the fuck out of here. That's why now NFL is shit. A combine. They told the teams don't ask no crazy questions or you're gonna get fined. Because I told you before they would ask crazy questions because they know everything about you. How do you feel your mom smoked crack? They know NFL knows everything about you. There's a book on you like this when you walk into the combine, and then if you get drafted or if you get signed, they can know everything about you. If you remember, is it Anthony Richardson? No, that's it. What was the running back from Alabama that was a bust for the Browns? Last name Richardson. It wasn't Anthony though. Anthony's quarterback. So if you remember, the Browns traded him after year 2. You know why? Because he had those homies with him. He had a house full of homies and family members. So the Browns said, well, we got to get him out of Cleveland. Where can we go? Let's send him somewhere that's better. The deal was between the Colts. He went to the Colts. The deal was, it was a good deal too. They were like, you take him, put him away in Indianapolis. He could stay out of trouble because he's getting in trouble in Cleveland.
right.
He goes to Indianapolis. He did an interview about it. He left his family in Cleveland because the team told him, leave these motherfuckers behind. Like, they are fucking you up. Gets over to Indianapolis, pretty much out of the league after that. All because of his family and friends. He was eating. He was the breadwinner, but they wouldn't let him win the bread. They kept Adam and bringing the hood to the crib and all that. And him being a nice guy, he just let it go on because there's people who grew up with. When you grow up, and I made it out of the hood, it's time to change up. All that. Let's go to the hood, son. I'm good. If I'm a thousand there, I ain't going to the hood no more. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
I don't go to the hood no more. I ain't
But I'm saying, why you gotta get rich to prove you hood?
Some of us like that, man. I mean, you know.
BD said, as a Knicks fan, man, I'm loving Worldwide, but I'm loving my Knicks team right now. El DeLore in the building.
He know what he gonna do.
Yeah, RTC said, they have a mask on their own live. Facts. Well, Z, here's the thing though. Guns are not illegal everywhere, but some places they are. And if you're a felon, which most of the dudes that be brandishing guns are, it's illegal for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're, believe it or not, I don't know if you know this, if there's drugs in the room and you have brandishing guns, that's illegal too. Like there's a lot of technical things you can do with this. You never see the what do you call it? The NRA dude smoking weed with a rifle. You never see that because that's illegal. It could be used in the process of transporting narcotics. That's illegal. So he has a gun, no drugs, anywhere to be found.
So they got him for, I guess, the contract, you know.
Well, right now they just put him on leave. What's up? Right now they just put him on leave. How you doing, babe? What's going on?
The shirt that Noel told me that you got.
Oh shit.
You want to come back?
Yeah, when you come back, I'll be here. I'll get it for you. It was a large, right? Large. I got you. Okay, I got you. I got whatever size you want. I got 2X. When you come back up, I'll be out here. All right, no problem.
Yeah, but my only thing is this, right? And see, this what gets me. I know in contract you got the clause, and you got the card and all that.
You suspended him for he wasn't suspended yet. You're on the leave for conduct detrimental to the team. That's all it is right now.
Okay, so
It ain't nothing else yet. He's just on leave to seek some help. That's what they did. But the NBA is doing their own investigation. That's where the problem's gonna lie, on the NBA's investigation. And God forbid the Colorado Police Department decides to do a criminal investigation, that's gonna hurt him even more. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where it really is. He said, when Mike Vick left ATL, sports bar attendance decreased 20%. I believe it. I believe it. Trent Richardson, thank you, Trent Richardson. What you guys don't know is the Browns only, well, first off, Trent Richardson was not that good at running back, but the Browns only got rid of him. They couldn't deal with him no more. And it wasn't him, it was his family. He had this big ass mansion with like 30 people living there. And even he said he couldn't concentrate. So they were like, you know what? We're going to get him out of here. The Browns in Indianapolis did a deal to, one, it was kind of to help Indianapolis, but also to help to save Trent Richardson. That's what they really did it for. They wanted to get him in an isolated place away from his family. They figured if the family's in Cleveland, he'll be over there, he'll be fine. What ended up happening? He moved the family to Indianapolis. He did a whole interview about it, how his family and friends ruined his career. Not the fact that he couldn't find a hole all the time, but yeah. Virgo, what up? NYC King in the building. Shout to you, bro. Most states don't allow firearms to be carried in establishments. Facts, bars, clubs, all that. But you also know something. Depending on who you are, you walking in with a gun. Unfortunately. When I did security in Colombia, South Carolina, I'll never forget this shit. The owner told me, search everybody. So I'm at the door doing the searches. Who walks up? Jermaine O'Neal. It's the strike season. He's only like, I think I'm older than him at the time. He walks up. I go, yo, put your arms up. Now, I don't really know who he is. I just see some tall dude, a bunch of Benzes outside. Owner's paying me $300 for the night. He told me, search everybody. So I go, put your hands up. He goes, you going to search me? I go, yeah, motherfucker. Put your hands up. He was like, mind you, he's 6'11". He's looking down like, I said, so I'm searching him. And his boys is like, yo, what the fuck? We don't get searched. I said, you ain't getting in here. You don't get searched. So here come the promoter. No. New York. They call me New York. New York, no, don't do that. That's Jermaine. I'm like, look, you can't have it both ways, bro. Is it search everybody or search some of the people? You told me one thing. Jermaine, I don't know who this nigga is. I found a lady with Jermaine. We actually became cool after that. But he was like, no, it's all good. It's all good. And he got a bunch of little thugs walking behind him. I know some of them had guns on. But that's what it is. Certain place you go, you're not getting searched. Yes, I'm good. Did you give me blue cheese? You gave it to him. It was okay. Give me the blue cheese. Or ranch. Give me ranch. KC Kudo Loco said, did the dude cut you off in show? What are you talking about, bro? Like Des Bryant. Major mean games. I let certain people know that we're responsible for firearms in a dangerous ball I used to work at when I was young. 2 people got shot. Listen, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Okay? A gun ain't never kill nobody. It's the person behind the gun that kills you. And that's what you gotta understand. You got a lot of people don't know what they're doing with guns. Remember this? Everybody's doing it sideways. That's supposed to be gangster. Breaking your damn elbow.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And getting tipped in your face.
Yeah, you pop that. Recoil to your jaw.
They say that they use that in the military because the planes got in the plane and the helicopters. That's where that came from.
Well, the hood. Thank you very much. The hood took it and stole it.
You can't hit nothing like that.
My thing is, most of these dudes don't know how to use guns. They don't. No one's training them. There's no hood class. My uncle was a cop. He was the remember the bridge cops, the bridge and tunnel cops. Someone was a bridge and tunnel cop. He used to take us to the gun range, show me how to clean a gun, take a gun apart and all that, and show me how to shoot. Not many motherfuckers in the hood knew how to hold guns. Not many.
And the thing about it, you have to aim. You understand? You have to aim. And even when you're aiming, I would stay constant. So we had to take the course every year. So I mean, for a whole week, you down there shooting.
Yeah, most of these motherfuckers can't shoot.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard a gangster sniper walk in the building. There ain't no gangster snipers. Motherfuckers are just shooting shit up. That's why they call it the chopper. They spray it all up and everything gets hit. But you know what I'm talking about. None of these little hood boogers ain't walking in on no aim and shit. A motherfucker let up a whole clip hit you twice in the legs. Yeah, that's shooting. But shit, I think the Josh situation is unfortunate, and I hope he actually does seek help. My biggest thing is, you know what someone said? All right, so I read this morning, and I feel this way. Josh's father, instead of trying to be a star, needs to be a fucking father. Real talk. Josh's father wants to be a star. He wants to be popular. He needs to be a father, because my son would not be doing that. My son would not be those places. My son would not be with those people. My son just bought me a house across the street from him. I would be, instead of being on the sidelines, kicking it with the rappers, taking pictures with everybody, I'm Josh's dad. Let me be Josh's dad.
He's grown now, man.
You're not listening, bro. Obviously, I ain't teach him enough. Obviously, I ain't teach him enough.
No, how old is y'all? 23?
24, 23. You're not that old. But his dad's too busy trying to be this T Morant rather than being his father. Be his dad. Jesse, listen, I don't care. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have my dad in my life. Till the day my dad died, I was afraid of my dad. I listened to my dad. I remember one time I was sitting there. My dad had a walker. He was like, "What you saying?" Jumped up, and I said, "Yo, chill." Like, I don't care how old you are. Your father is your father. Now, if you want to really put it down, I know I could have whipped my pop's ass. But in my mind, if my pops get that one off on me, I'm done. Big Greg wasn't no joke. It was about the respect. So you need to be a dad and be like, yo, excuse me, look what you doing out here. You about to fuck the bag up. Well, no, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you something. So when Ja got that new contract, he bought a mansion on this side and right across the street, a mansion for his parents. Right? If I'm the dad, you know what I do? I ain't gotta yell at you. I ain't gotta scold you. I'm calling you to the middle of the street. And I'm gonna ask you, you see this shit right here you just got? It can all go away right now. You can lose it all. See how you bragged about getting us a house across the street from you? And in the video, they were like, he was in the driveway. He's like, hey, Dad, y'all got to go home. See all that bragging you did? It could all go away tomorrow because you want to do dumb shit. Okay? That's being a father. He ain't got to go beat him on. I ain't saying that. But he got to tell him, yo, you can lose all this. And then he can say, pull him to the side and say, I like being a star, man. I don't want to lose this. You know what I'm saying? Be selfish. It ain't about you. It's about me right now. I didn't raise you so I could be back broke in the hood. I raised you so I could drive this Benz and hang with these rappers. Sometimes maybe you got to be honest with them. I'm a star right now. I don't want to be back in the hood.
And the real thing, like you said, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, Sean, look what you work for. You're about to lose it all.
You know what? I think it's all good. You know what the first thing he said? I apologize to my family first.
His father's the one sitting there hanging with the rappers too.
I apologize to my family. That's a problem. I was saying that earlier. You get in an argument with Shannon Shaw.
They didn't show the part where they apologized though. They showed the bad part, but after all that happened, they were right there talking to each other. That's why I hate the media. Because even Shannon Sharp said, what you didn't see was this. And they were all giving hugs and pounds and stuff like that. They only showed the arguing part. See him, us. I'm still scared of my pops. I'm 46. Exactly. Well, yeah, Ricardo, when it comes to mothers, I mean, in that situation, yeah, the mom should step in, but you want to listen to your dad more so. If your father's in your life, you want to listen to him more so. Your mother's kind of she plays the middle. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do okay, but I don't want to step on them toes. Yeah, she's delegating. Yeah.
Oh, hit him.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, she's delegating.
She sick dad on you and you pull dad up off. You know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. His dad's about to lose the NBA dream if these shit keep going on. And that's what I mean. See, I mean, mentally, I respected my dad. Like I said, when my dad did that, my dad was all over 180 pounds. And I was like, I was about to fight 250 then. And I was like, whoa, chill. Like, I got flashbacks. And like I said, I'm three times this man's size, but I know Big Greg didn't fucking play. And I go, chill, Dad, chill. Let me get us a drink. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what was it? Harvey's Cream?
Yeah.
Me and him used to drink. He Bristol Cream. We used to love drinking that. I gotta give him some Harvey's. I'm like, Dad, let me get you another shot of Harvey's. Chill, relax. You know what I mean? Me and him would sit back with that after kidney transplant. But I was still had that respect for my dad. And that's just because I tell you, I got in trouble as a kid, so I got beat a lot. But also, he was a man's man. Wherever Big Greg went, everybody respected him. So I grew up watching that. That's why I carry myself the way I do. Like I said, my granddad, my father. Now, by the way, my grandfather never beat me. But he talked. When he talked, you listened. when Papa Charlie spoke, you definitely stopped what you was doing. Those two men are the reason I'm the way I'm at. I carry myself this way. I'm arrogant to a point sometimes, but I'm confident. But his dad should step the fuck in. Because he said, I respect my dad also, but he can't control the job behavior. I didn't say control it, but you got to step in. You got to step in and say something. This is detrimental to everything you work for. This is literally to destroy everything you earn. Stupid little shit. You already got accused of people shooting at the aiming a beam at the tour at the bus and shit. Fighting with other team staff. Why is my homies fighting with the other team staff? Why is my homie beefing with other players? I'm the basketball player. You guys sit back, smoke some weed, enjoy my money. Y'all shouldn't be out there beefing with nobody. Because in reality, none of these basketball players got real beef. They're almost all friends. They compete on the court, they talk shit on the court, but they go and hang out together. Draymond told everybody that, and people didn't believe it. I said, bro, I'm gonna beef with you on the court because we're competing. But after the game, we're gonna be in the club hanging out together because you my man.
You from out of town, you want to say, hey, come on, man.
Hey, I got the VIP tonight. Let's roll. Like on the court, it's competition. Hell, I don't like you, motherfucker. You wear a different color jersey than me.
You did that with your friends. Shit.
And we all did it in the park. But now, after the game is over, we hanging out. That's my man. So you ain't no basketball player got no real beef with nobody. There's no real beef. I'm mad at you right now because we're balling, but after the game, let's go hang out. Scott Holloway said, fam, I try to stay away from the clubs. Yeah, you already know. Clean up the blood and change the name. And that's the point, CME. Pops is always, I like how you said it. Pops is always the key to discipline the family. That's why I said it's Pops. Oh, she had an incident. See, I didn't even know that, Ricardo. Oh, my God. Yeah, Zeke is going unless they restructure that contract. Nah, that Jordan Poole shit was deaded right after it happened. It was unfortunate because it got caught on camera. That's the only problem. If it didn't get caught on camera, you would all forgot about it. But it got caught on camera. He did duff Jordan Poole. But also, that's the passion of Draymond Green. He's a passionate dude. You see, he was very apologetic when it happened. He was very apologetic. He was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it happen. It went to Jordan Poole. Apologized to him. He's just a passionate dude. But he goes a little overboard. You know what I'm saying? But either way, guys, I'm about to tan to these wings. I let them get cold. But I'm still going to eat them. They're still going to be good. I'm waiting. Hey, Lo, what time is it? Hold on, Ricardo. It's 12:27. We got 3.5 hours before the deadline for the franchise. I'm telling you right now, I'm loving Joe Schoen. He's sticking to his guns. He said 32 million. He's sticking to his guns. 35 million max. Sticking to his guns. He won't budge. So if they don't close the deal, he'll be franchised at 32 million, which you don't give him anyway. And unfortunately, we might lose Saquon. But Dude made a good point this morning. If Saquon goes into free agency, he wants 16 mil, right? Let's see who's going to give him 16 mil. He might end up coming back to the Giants when he realizes there's not better money. And this is a huge running back free agency. Huge running back free agency. So, but he wants top money. The problem is, in a perfect world, we get Jones at 32 with a long-term contract, and we franchise Barkley at 10. In a perfect world. Unfortunately, it's not a perfect world. Jones is playing hardball. Now you know what Schoen said to Jones. Schoen was quoted saying this. He told Jones, "Do not take this shit personal. Has nothing to do with you as a person." He said, "This is the business side of football." He said, "I want you to be a Giant." He said, "But we got to cover the business." And he called them direct. He said, "Go home. Let me and your agents handle this." He said, "But do not think we these talks. We don't want you. This is the business side of things." He said, "Don't take it personal." That's what Ozzy should have told LJ. He said, "Don't take it personal." He said, "Don't get upset." He said, "Just understand that football gets played after business is handled." And I was like, "That's dope." That's why I said I like Schoen. Schoen's fucking with him, but he's telling him things got to be worked out. You know, the way they got to be worked out. I said 32, 35 is good with me. For Jones, very good with me. 3 to 4 years, I'm very good with that. But 40, nah, I'm not good with that. Flash Retarded said, I don't care how passionate you are, you dead dropped in practice. No, I didn't say it was right. I didn't say it was right, bro. I did not say Draymond was right. I just said he's I think that's hella wrong. You never put your hands on your teammate. Now you may grab them and you know, do one of those, but you don't ever put your hands on your teammate. I done been in my teammate where me and my teammate ready to go, but no hands are ever released because you're still my family. So we'll see. But guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for tomorrow night's show. Tomorrow night's show. Love and Sosua Part 2 is going to be a dope conversation. Stay tuned for more and more and more. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. I'm going to get out of here for to eat my wings. And we back at it tomorrow night.